Hi there and a warm welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to see you once again in today's new video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing something quite interesting. I'm going to be trading on the correctamente platform. I'm going to be using an indicator. I'm going to be using the Parabolic SAR indicator. I'm going to be using the TradingView website where I'll be analyzing the trading pairs and using the indicator hints to try and make very good profit today on the correctamente platform. So stay tuned until the end of the video because I think this video will be quite interesting. You'll see how I make very good profit, and also within no time you can also learn on your own, practice and make very good profit. So stay tuned until the end of the video because this video will be quite interesting. You will learn a lot and gain information that you can use in your own trades. So friends, I'm going to first connect this indicator. To do this, I'll click on the indicator tab, then type in the search bar the name of the indicator, which is the Parabolic SAR indicator. So I have a list of indicators that have already appeared. I just need to go to this section and I'll select the Parabolic SAR indicator. Thus friends, you can see the indicator is already connected. I'll leave all the settings by default. So the signal for this is the moment when, for example, dots begin to form below the chart with the appearance of the first dot. A signal from pushers appears. After that, the following dots continue to form. This situation tells me that an upward movement is expected soon. So accordingly, in such a situation, you have to open a trade for an increase along the uptrend. Likewise, when you see the dots beginning to appear above the chart with the appearance of the first dot, you can see that a sell signal appears. After that, you can see the following dots also continue to form. So the very fact of the dot formation tells us that the downward movement is expected, and accordingly here I need to open a trade for a decrease along the downtrend. But also you can open a trade at the moment the first dot appears as well, because the dots have already been forming for some time here. So everything depends on the specific trading situation that you are having. That's why it's always important to pay attention to the overall price situation and not forget about the support and resistance levels before using the indicator signals. This is in order to avoid errors when you're trading. So let me find my first trades. Hopefully I'll find very good trades, make very good profit, and end my trading process for today on a good note. So let's get started. Here you can see there was a good downward movement. At the same time, there is a support level below. At the moment, I'm seeing some pressure on the level that is taking place. Right now, I can see that the red candlesticks are forming and the price is approaching this level again. At the same time, you can see that they're already beginning to appear above the chart. Thus, this indicator is telling me that a downward movement is expected quite soon. Accordingly, switching to the correctamente platform, I am going to open a trade for 5 minutes down along the downtrend. The price has a good potential for a decline with a high probability that it will continue moving downward. So in this downward movement, I'll try and make very good profit because as you can see friends, we are analyzing the same current pair that is on the TradingView website. You can see we have selected the current pair USD/GP, and exactly the same currency pair is selected on the correctamente platform. As you may have noticed, the charts are absolutely identical for analysis, but I'm currently using a 1 minute time frame. That is one candle equals the 1 minute. At the same time, I open for 5 minutes with a margin. This is taking into account that the price is in a trading range and a pullback upward may happen because you can never know. The market is quite volatile. So I'm analyzing this trade for 1 minute, hoping I'll make very good profit. Then wait for the results. Well friends, this is not bad at all. You can see the price is indeed continuing to move toward the level and I made very good profit. At the same time, I'm seeing 5 minutes was quite enough and I've successfully managed to predict further price movement. You can see the indicator also helped me show me a very good entry point, and thus you can see that in combination with technical analysis and the indicator, it works quite well. So before I continue, I'd like to tell you about my private chat in Telegram channel. In this private chat, you will learn a lot about binary trading, ask any questions concerning binary trading, use my trading signals, interact with the other members of the group. I urge you to join this private chat. If you would like to join, go under this video. It has a link to my personal chat. Simply write me with the code word money team and I'll add to this private chat. Yeah, friends, you can see that after the pullback, the price reversed, and at the moment, green candlesticks are forming at the same time. You can see that there is a resistance level above. Now here I'm going to place a horizontal line along the upper values of these candlesticks. You can see that there is still room before the resistance level. At the same time, you can see that the main price lows are becoming higher, meaning the price has a good potential for an increase. You can also see at the moment dots are forming below the chart. This means that an upward movement is expected soon. So here I will open a trade for 5 minutes upward along the uptrend. So in this movement, I'm hoping to make very good profit. I'm hoping that in this situation as well, 5 minutes will be quite enough time for this trade, because I'm taking into account that the price is still moving towards the level or a pullback downward. But let's wait and see the result. Well friends, this is quite awesome. You can see the price continue to move toward the level, and we are making a very good profit. 5 minutes was quite enough time, and in most cases trading in this way is quite successful. You can see that it's not quite difficult as you may think, because we first analyze the market on the TradingView website and place our bid on the market and attention to the indicator hints, taking into account the overall market situation. And if all these factors align, we understand that movement in one direction or another is expected soon. Then we switch to the Cortex platform. On the Cortex platform, we open our trade according to our decision. Therefore friends, that's why I'm advising you to practice a lot, because this thing will be quite easy with enough practice. You'll be able to open your own trade without any difficulty. So let me continue and find other situations to work on. So have you yet subscribed to my channel? I have noticed a lot of you aren't yet subscribed to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, because it really helps my channel to grow, and it also shows me that you enjoy the content I post on my channel. Here you can see there was a good strong downward trend. Also after touching the level, a pullback upward occurred. At the same time, I'm seeing a slight slowdown. The price stopped, and we can see that the red candlesticks are starting to form, and the first dot has already appeared above the chart. Thus this indicator tells me that a downward movement is expected soon. Therefore in this situation, I'm going to open a downward trade following the downtrend, because most likely the price will continue moving down in the near future, and that's exactly the movement that I'll try and make very good profit on. Let's watch the price and wait for the results. Well friends, this is not bad at all, because you can see the price really reversed here and the red candlesticks continued to form. I managed to make very good profit here with 5 minutes. You can see that the indicator was correct and showed me a very good entry point. Let's continue. Here I'm seeing a certain internal resistance level below where the price had previously reacted, and now from the same area you can see there is a rebound upward. At the same time, dots are forming below the chart. This means that an upward movement is expected soon. So I suggest opening a 5 minute straight upward trade following the uptrend, because you can see a reduction from the zone, meaning green candlesticks are forming. And here I'm going to draw the horizontal line, because you can see the area from which we opened a trade previously. The price bounced off this level and it moved downward, and after the breakthrough it approached the same zone again, and you can see that this time it's bouncing upwards. It's on this upward corrective movement that I'll try and earn very good profit. Let me wait for the results. Very good friends, you can see the price continues moving up and I made very good profit. You can see that there was indeed a reaction from the internal support level, and you can see that this worked out perfectly. The indicator showed me a very good entry point. Let me continue. Here I can see there was a strong and clear downtrend. Then for a certain level, our reversal curve, you can see that the green candlesticks formed, and now at this point the price has reversed again. You can see the sell signal has appeared above the chart. Therefore the indicator tells me that a downward movement is expected soon. You can also see that the red candlesticks are starting to form right now. I suggest going to the Cortex platform and open a 5 minute straight downward trade following the downtrend, most likely because after this upward movement there'll be a reversal occurring, meaning the price will rush a little and the price will continue moving forward, which is key. And I can see that our indicator just showed us exactly this reverse point, and it's on this downward movement that I'll try and make very good profit. Hoping 5 minutes will be enough time. Then wait for the results. This is excellent friends. You can see the price continue moving down and strong impulsive red candlesticks kept forming. I managed to make very good profit on this movement. 5 minutes was quite enough time here. The indicator showed me a very good entry point. The situation worked out quite well. Let me continue. So I know a lot of you are looking for a broker that you can use in your trading, and you're looking for something easy, something quick, something reliable and trustworthy to use. Then look no further than the Cortex platform and the Pocket Option platform. So if you'd like to use these platforms, I left a link under the video where you can sign up. Of course, this link will come with a bonus if you use it. Here below we have the support level. I can also see after the pullback, the price has now reversed and red candlesticks are forming. The price is approaching the support level. You can see dots appearing above the chart. That means the indicator is telling me the price will likely move downwards. I am going to open a 5-minute trade downward following the downtrend. The price has a good potential for a decline and its heights are getting lower each time. At the moment, I can see some pressure forming on the support level, which means the price is most likely to continue moving downward. I'm going to try and make very good profit on this movement because I believe that again 5 minutes will be quite enough time for this. Well, this is great. You can see after a brief pullback upward, the price reversed again and continued moving toward the level here. So I managed to make very good profit from this movement. You can see the indicator was right again and the time was right. Let me continue. Here below there is a support level. You can see the downward trend is currently in progress and mostly red candlesticks are forming. You can see there is still room until the support level. You can see the dots are forming above the chart, which means the indicator signals are a continuation of the downtrend. So I'll go to the Cortex platform and open a 5-minute trade downward following the downtrend because I see a strong and confident downward movement with a good potential for a decline here. This means that the price is likely to continue moving down the level. I'm hoping 5 minutes will be enough time for this. Let me watch the price and see what happens. This is excellent, friends. You can see after a brief pullback upward, the price reversed again. Strong candlesticks continued forming and I managed to make profit on this movement. 5 minutes here were quite enough time for me, and once again I correctly managed to predict further price movement thanks to the indicator, and the time was quite good. I would suggest to continue and find more trading situations. Down here we have the support level. At the same time, I can see after the bouncing of the level, the price reversed. Right now, a downtrend is forming. The price is moving downward and there is still quite a distance to the support level. You can see that the main price highs are getting lower. This means that the overall price potential is going down. At the same time, dots are already forming above the chart, which is the indicator. And now I'm expecting a downward movement soon. So in this situation, I'm going to go to the Cortex platform and open a 5-minute trade for a decrease following the downtrend, because most likely the price will continue moving towards the level this time as well. And it's on this movement I'm trying to make very good profit. I'm hoping 5 minutes will be enough time. Let's wait and see. Well, not bad at all. You can see after the upward pullback, the price really reversed and red candlesticks are forming. Once again, I managed to correctly predict further price movement with the help of this indicator, because friends, you can see now my deposit is already exceeding $4,000. I'm thinking to open one last trade for today. Let me find something quite good, quite interesting. So friends, here you can see that right now there is a downtrend. There is also a support level below, and after touching it, you can see the price, it pulled back upward, and after the pullback, the price reversed again and red candlesticks are forming. You can also see the dots are starting to appear above the chart. This means the indicator tells us a downward movement is expected. I'm suggesting in this situation to open a 5-minute trade for a decrease following the downtrend. Most likely the price will continue moving towards a level soon, and also you can see the price has a good downward potential and the main highs are getting lower. It's on this movement I'm hoping to make a very good profit. I'm using 5 minutes, taking into account the price consolidations or an upward pullback. So let me wait and see the results. Well friends, this is quite good. You can see that there was indeed an upward pullback, but after that you can see the price reverse and a strong impulsive red candlestick appeared. I managed to make very good money on this profit. 5 minutes was quite enough time for this, and once again I managed to correctly predict further price movement with the help of the indicator. You can see meanwhile my deposit is already $5,000. I'm going to suggest finishing here. I'll fix this profit and leave the market. Well friends, all the situations worked out quite well, as you have seen. A round of applause to all those of you that have stayed until the end. So I'm sure that you have learned a lot from this video. So I'm going to be leaving a link under the video. With this link you can be able to sign up for the TradingView as well as the Cortex platform, so you can practice on your own. As I always say, practice makes perfect. So you need to practice as much as possible, and within no time you'll be able to make very good profit. So registering on these two is quite free. So you just need to register, top up your account on the Cortex platform, and then begin trading on the TradingView website. So if you like today's video, don't forget to support it by liking it, sharing it, commenting, also hitting your notification button, and also subscribing to my channel. And also, if you are looking to learn more about binary trading, if you have any questions concerning today's trades, I have a private chat in Telegram channel. Simply go under the description box as well. It has a link to my personal Telegram channel. Run with the code @moneyteam and I add to this private chat. So I wish you good luck in all your trades and in your practice. Until next time, bye bye.